Welcome to Morrigan's Cottage. Morrigan's Cottage is a 200-year-old cottage set in Ireland's beautiful and wild west.
It's obviously bright, so you can't see them very well.
Good morning and welcome back to Morrigan's Cottage. Today is December 1st, it's Sunday. We're down at the house, we slept over last night. If you can't tell from my hair, we slept really well. We're just after waking up and Miss Morrigan has been out the back, so I'm going to get her fed now in a minute. And then we're going to come into this room because there's just lots to be done and I don't really know where to start. I don't really know what I should do. I feel like not that motivation has stalled, but we've unveiled the wall and that was my plan. We've taken all the plaster down, which was also the plan. So I'm not sure if I should move out to the kitchen and start finishing taking down all the plasterboard out there, or if I should be lifting the floors in here. I don't really know what I should be doing with my time here this weekend. I might go ahead and take the plasterboard down outside. But yeah, I just don't know what to do with my time. I feel like getting the plaster down in this room was like the mad rush and that's what I wanted to get done. And now that's done, I'm not sure what to do with my time. So we're kind of in a good position now where like anything that I get done at this point is like a bonus to have done before the builders get here, which is happening mid to end January is when they're going to come and start. So yeah, I just don't really know what to do with my time. So I'm gonna get Morrigan fed, I'm gonna get the coffee on, and hopefully the coffee will give me a little bit of inspiration. So here is just a reminder of the wall that we uncovered, gosh, it must be 2 weeks ago at this point. And it's still looking really good. I had moments of worry that potentially the wall would come down while I wasn't here, just because there are some areas of the cement that were cracked. But what I thought I would show you this morning is, and I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up. I'm not sure if you can see it. But there is like a layer of, can you see it there? There's a layer of condensation. There we go, you can see it here along this wall, which is a bit confusing. Well, not confusing, but just, I suppose this room hasn't had any air to it for 2 weeks, so it makes sense that it's damp, but I just thought it was interesting that there's damp in this room. And then you can obviously see the windows are full of condensation. I do have them open now, but ventilation and condensation, etc., is obviously a little bit of a problem in this room. I told Miss Morrigan not to come in and she came in anyway. Honey, it's dangerous in here. Look at all that dust. Look at all that dust everywhere. You don't want to be in here. It's dangerous. So don't come any further. Come on, you come out. Come on. You come out with mommy. Stay there. Anyway, I thought it was interesting that obviously there's condensation on the cement. There's none on the actual stone wall. The stone wall is lovely and dry, which is great. And like I said, it seems to be in good shape today. because I was very worried that I was going to come down and the whole wall was going to be on the floor. So sometimes my brain doesn't work as fast as it should. So I didn't think earlier when I was showing you the condensation on this wall to get the dehumidifier out, which I bought for this exact purpose. So anyway, I've just turned it on. It is currently set to 88 humidity, which obviously is not good. So we're going to try to get all the humid air out of here. I didn't realise until just now, there's only 2 plugs in this room. There's that one over there and then there's that one here. So that obviously we'll need to get lots more plugs in here. But yeah, I'm going to close the door. I'm going to let this do its thing for a little while and we'll see how it makes out with sucking all the humid out. Just to show you what we did. Surprisingly, this took 10 minutes. So obviously I'm getting good at this. So obviously the bottom layer has now been taken off. Here's the old window, which is very ugly, but it will get covered up again. And some old stone wall, which is nice to see. It obviously needs to be repointed where possible. But yeah, so I'm gonna just clean up this little mess here. I'm not going to take this top layer off just because we have the electrics here and here and I don't want to accidentally like destabilize that. So this top part of the plaster can come off when the builders come. I had hoped that potentially, let me zoom this out a little bit. I had hoped that this hallway could have been turned more into the bedroom. But this wall is actually like solid. So I would imagine maybe it helps support something up there. But anyway, I'll ask the builder if we can. I'd love to take the bedroom to like roughly this line here. maybe a little further depending on where the kitchen ends, but just have this area as part of the bedroom. But may not be able to get that done. So anyway, this part is done, which is great. Hopefully soon all this piping and everything will be gone and replaced with better piping. I was looking over here, you can't really see it, but I was like, there's a bit of a gap between the old house and the new house. So that's obviously the builder will be coming to look at that and make sure that everything is like bonded and structurally together. But anyway, yeah, this is this wall. I'm progressively making this house worse. There's some kids' toys stuck down in here and part of a Christmas bauble. But I'm going to pull out these pieces of insulation and get them outside and then clean this up. Miss Moo is just in here. She's like, Mom, did you know I'm in here? Hi. Were you having a little nap with your breakfast? God, you're gorgeous. You're just gorgeous. So let's have a little look and see how the dehumidifier is doing. It's been probably about an hour. Oh, Morrigan's joining us. Kate, stay there. Don't go any closer. Let's see what we're on now. We're still at 72. So still quite humid in here. But it's a big room, so it's going to take time to get that lower. Let me just see, is the condensation still on the wall? It looks like the condensation is gone. You don't come any closer. So we're at 72, 73 now. So we're going to come out of here again and close the door. It's quite cold in here, so I'm surprised that this is still running.
that was some hard work. Obviously there's lots to get done in the house, but who knows when we're gonna have a rain-free day again, particularly on a weekend, which is all we're ever down for. So I figured I'd take the opportunity that we have now to get some grass cut. Obviously it's not the most interesting content, but that's a part of having the homestead. If you're the one person that leaves a mean comment on every video I post, the grass cutting was for you, because I know you enjoy it so much. But yeah, we got lots done. I'm going to turn around real quick because I want to show you why I came out to do the grass cutting in the first place. Is that a spider? Mari's having a good sniff to make sure there's nothing that shouldn't be there. Good girl, honey. Excellent job. So obviously trimmed around the edges because it was getting a bit long, and then kind of just gave over there a little bit of a trim because it was getting long too. But the main thing I wanted to do, oh, there she goes, good girl, was cut back over here. Good girl. Because I haven't cut over here for quite a while, as you can probably see. But this is like one of the parts of the septic tank, honey. And then this is obviously the other part of the septic tank. And it was just very overgrown and you couldn't see it. So I figured it was important to get that cut. Also, obviously there's a bit of a like slope downwards here, but the grass along here has been kind of let go as well. So I got that cut, and then I just cut in and around our tree, which, if anyone remembers, we patiently watched this bud last year. And just having a little look, we've got some buds coming up already for this coming year, which is really exciting. I did not end up cutting the tree back. You're going to have to forgive me for not doing it. It was one of those things, it was a job that just didn't get done. But it's nice to see, look, some of the old flowers are still there. Dead, obviously. But I'm looking forward to having this tree come back and regrow and be beautiful. So I'm very excited to see lots of little buds already forming. So that's that, but cut around there, and then obviously just did a quick cut on the grass along here. Some people have said, why don't you cut along here? I will. It's just Morrigan's rope that sometimes we attach her to is all in here, and I wasn't bothered. It wasn't the time today, and I ran out of battery.